If you've been eating less, moving more, doing everything you're supposed to do, I want you to hear something that most people never get told. It is not because you lack willpower. It is not because you're not trying hard enough. There is something happening inside your body, a hormonal signal, that is quietly working against everything you're doing, and until you understand what it is, nothing you try is going to work the way it should. The good news? Once you see this, it changes everything, because this is fixable, and it doesn't require a new diet, a new supplement, or more willpower. Stay with me for the next 6 minutes. By the end of this, your body's going to start making a lot more sense. Here's what's happening, and I want to explain this simply, the way it should have been explained to you a long time ago. Every time you eat, your blood sugar rises. Your body responds by releasing a hormone called insulin. Think of insulin like a key. Its job is to unlock your cells so that glucose, your body's fuel, can get inside and be used for energy. When that system works properly, you eat, your cells open up, glucose goes in, you get energy, and your body stays balanced. But here's the problem that millions of people are living with right now and don't know it. When insulin is triggered too often, from processed food, from stress, from poor sleep, your cells start to stop responding. The key stops working. So your pancreas makes more insulin, trying harder to get that glucose in, and when it still can't, that glucose gets stored as fat. This is called insulin resistance, and research shows that 4 in 10 adults without diabetes already have it. Most of them have no idea. They just know that no matter what they do, the weight won't move. Now, what makes insulin resistance worse? Because this is the part where most people are unknowingly making things harder for themselves every single day. Number 1, chronic stress. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol raises your blood sugar, even when you haven't eaten, and that triggers more insulin, which makes your cells more resistant, which stores more fat, especially around your belly. Stress alone, without changing anything you eat, can keep your body locked in fat storage mode. Number 2, processed food and added sugar. Every time your blood sugar spikes sharply from refined carbs, sugary drinks, ultra-processed snacks, your pancreas floods the body with insulin. Do that enough times in a day, every day, and your cells stop listening. Number 3, poor sleep. When you don't sleep enough, cortisol stays elevated. And elevated cortisol raises your hunger hormone, making you crave exactly the foods that make this worse. It's a loop, and without knowing this loop exists, you can do everything right on paper and still feel like your body is fighting you. It's not. It's just stuck in a pattern, and patterns can be changed. Here's what the research actually tells us. A study of over 6,000 men and women found that adult weight gain was directly tied to the development of insulin resistance, and that the harder the body worked to compensate, the more fat was stored, especially in the abdominal area. 4. In 10 young American adults without diabetes already show signs of insulin resistance, not pre-diabetic. And later on in my next video, I'll be talking about how to reverse insulin resistance. So, just regular people who feel tired, frustrated that the weight won't move, and have been told to eat less and exercise more. Advice that completely misses what's actually going on hormonally. And here's what makes this feel important rather than scary. Insulin sensitivity, your body's ability to respond to insulin properly, can begin improving within days of making the right changes. Not weeks, not months, days. The body is far more responsive than most people are told. When you remove the triggers, the system can start to reset remarkably fast. Here are 5 small changes that work with your hormones, not against them. 1. Eat protein and healthy fat before your carbs. This slows how fast glucose enters your blood, creating a gentle rise instead of a sharp spike. 2. Walk for 10 minutes after eating. Movement pulls glucose directly into your muscles, bypassing the insulin system and shifting your body from storage to burn mode. 3. Protect your sleep. 7 to 9 hours lowers cortisol and helps restore your cells' sensitivity to insulin overnight. 4. Lower your cortisol daily. Just 5 minutes of slow breathing or a short walk in daylight can directly affect how your body stores fat. And 5. Swap one sweetened drink per day for water. It's a meaningful hormonal change with a big impact. Here's what I want you to take away from this. If you've been struggling to lose weight and feeling like your body is broken, it isn't. It's been dealing with a hormonal signal that nobody explained to you, and now you have the language to understand what's been happening. You've probably been told this is about calories, or discipline, or just trying harder, but the research points to something much more specific and much more treatable than that. Insulin resistance is not a life sentence. It is a pattern. And patterns can change faster than you think. I want to ask you one thing before you go. Has anyone ever connected your weight struggles to your stress or your sleep before? Drop it in the comments, because I read every single one. And your experience might be exactly what someone else watching this right now needs to hear. That's how this community works. We figure this out together. If this finally made something click for you, please share it, because there is someone in your life right now who has been blaming themselves for something that isn't their fault. And this video might be what changes that for them. In the next video, I'm going to show you something that most people do within the first 30 minutes of waking up. Something that feels completely harmless, that spikes cortisol and starts the fat storage cycle before you've eaten a single thing. It's one of the most common morning habits, and almost nobody knows what it's doing to their hormones. Hit subscribe so you're here for that one. Take care of yourself. I'll see you there.